Hi everyone, it's Rin. Welcome to my second video, or Sabrina, whatever. Right here is Annie, and we're going to talk about upcycling. What she's wearing is real vintage fabric, those slip skirts and camisoles. And she's wearing like a stretchy faux crystal beaded bracelet that I have and just beading for fabric lace sewing, whatever. And my daughter's hair clips on the side. And she's wearing my necklace. I can show you by stretching her. Yeah, and she's wearing, and the hip belt, she's wearing, for the, like a belly dancer look, she's wearing like a bracelet. And I just put on these beads over here into the fabric, and I intended to wear this outfit, but it ripped and I can't wear it again. It is just so luscious, and I didn't want to even throw it away because it's real vintage stuff from like the 1940s and 50s. So I didn't really, and I got it in an actual vintage thrift store, real vintage thrift store many years ago. So I didn't want to throw it away, and I thought, like, what should I do? How should I recycle this? Well, it's called upcycling. And something like this. It's a friend of mine sent it to me, and she usually sends me like a lot of fabric and stuff when she can find it. This is like a woman's blouse, the back of it, and she had cut it out and sent it to me like this. And I thought, oh, well, what a cute outfit it would be for Gina. Sew it in the front and then like a V split in the front, and then dress it up like summery clothes and things. Here is Gina. She looks very sweet and soft in this outfit. Normally she looks va va voom. This is from like a larger porcelain doll, and usually larger porcelain dolls are nowhere near the same height in inches, or probably larger than BJD's, but she's an SD. She's like 62, 64 centimeters tall or something like that. Um, Look at those toesies. It's so nice. Um, she looks so good. And she's wearing like a stretched out beaded bracelet that I have. My daughter loves to play with them. And one of those vintage old Cindy dolls, uh, headbands and stuff. I found at a flea market last year, and my daughter's little clip that she doesn't, those little baby clips. This same dress looks so different on Annie, like I was saying, I think in my last video or something last year during the holidays is like, have you ever tried a costume in one of your dolls and just switch it up? A lot of the times, what you intend to look for your BJDs, and this is called upcycling. Upcycling is you take your own fabric and clothing and whatever you have, you cycle it up and you make it into something for your BJDs. The expensive clothing that you see on eBay and the BJD sites and companies and stuff like that. Or you see videos of people making like amazing costumes on YouTube. I can sew, but I'm not that good. This is another piece of fabric. Well, not fabric, but this is a top, an actual top that I used to wear. I am no longer this size, so I love it. It's my favorite. It's gorgeous. What do I do? Turning it into a dress. You'll see it next week, but that is something that I want to quickly get into. Like, this top Annie was wearing, yeah, it looks really small. Like, how can this fit Annie? Like, what's going on? It could probably fit an MSD perfectly, because it's got a zipper. It's already done. It actually belonged to a smaller porcelain doll or cloth doll, that was like maybe 14 or 15 or even 16, 17 inches tall. And I had made these leggings for Annie. She's been wearing these as her like basic cotton resting clothes that, when the girls are not in costume, I have like basic cotton outfits that they wear when they're sitting and being displayed. And she just wears this under need this and it looks really good. But I was like, well, Sabrina, that looks really kiddie-ish, and they're not. They're more womanly. Believe it or not, they look good. You will see them like that. I think you have in my one of my videos for when I was sick during the holidays, and Gina was wearing this. It's from like one of my other dolls, and I got it like there was this lady that just gave me a bunch of like a bag, like two big shopping bags full of like old porcelain doll clothes and baby doll clothes, and this happened to be, and it comes with a matching messenger bag. I don't know where that is, but and Annie has been wearing that with her matching BJD leggings and a sweater that she came with as a gift from a friend of mine when I got her as a gift. So she wore this on top of that, and it looks so cute. Oh, here it is. So you have here you go. You have the sweater here, and you have, you've seen these like on Etsy and on eBay, like these leggings, and it just, that's the outfit. And Gina was wearing that for most of the winter with like a Blythe wool hat and stuff like that. Sometimes of my friends and stuff, and sometimes I'll get like cotton fabric like this. I'm hoping to get a new doll at some point. I only have Gina and Annie and my little Katrina. They're my only BJDs. I don't have any other BJDs. I would love, love, love to have more dolls and more BJDs. I think my collection is changing and my taste in dolls are changing. Like, I used to have lots of porcelain dolls. I'm sorry for that. I used to have a lot of that, and then the porcelain dolls, they just didn't do it for me anymore. But I love recycling their old stuff, and I still have the ones that I'm dearly attached to, and they're wonderfully displayed, and some that don't get displayed but still in their boxes because they're just that valuable and wonderful, and they need to be out of my children's hands. They cannot be like anywhere where they can fall. They're very precious to me. So they I did not intend to have my first BJDs to be this large. I didn't even intend to have two. I only intended to have one BJD at all, and I ended up having two large ones, which is a blessing. Thank you to my husband for Annie, and thank you to my friend for Gina. But it's so hilarious because I intended to have an MSD size BJD. And I thought, oh, my first BJD, I can't afford it. And, my husband said, I'll get you one for your birthday. And I just fell in love with Annie. I did. She just has that face. And, a doll calls out to you, calls out to you. There's another here that it's from a different doll. It comes with a matching hat, winter hat, jeans type thing. I think this will fit an MSD. There's some stuff that I have will fit an MSD doll that I would love to have. That was my first initial intent, to have an MSD size doll. Talk about grail dolls. I have 3: Apple House, Fairyland, and of course Soul Doll is like one of the companies, and I have Gina. But I'm holding out for that boy from Soul Doll, and and there is a doll in Apple House that I absolutely have loved for years. The Karina, the classic Karina make in the beautiful soft tan skin. She is just like the most beautiful BJD I've ever seen. And she looks, I would say she looks like me, with the dark skin and the long hair. And I think Apple House has the character for her as like a belly dancer, Arabian-esque type costume and stuff. Like, I can't afford that. So I just like to stare at pictures. And I'd be like, oh, someday. Yeah, sure. Um, but that's like my grail doll. And as far as boys, I'm still holding out. I'm still trying to figure out a doll. Um, there's Klaus or Klaus, I don't know how to pronounce it, from Soul Doll. I think he'd be great for Gina. And he's got that beautiful facial structure, and he's got like a manly man body for a male BJD. When people ask like what kind of male BJDs are you into, I know I like them to look manly. I don't know what company it's from. For anyone who knows what company this male doll is from, I think he's the uncle size, the 70 centimeters, but his character has like tattoos, and he's got like tan skin, and he's got like a leather strappy ensemble. He comes with a panther, I think. Um, a black panther and a furry headdress with a skull. I'm not sure what the character's name is and what company he's from, but if anybody knows, any of you know, please let me know. I want to know how much he is. I want to save up for him or whatnot, but he is just an amazing fantasy male BJD character. Like, I know he's going to be huge, but it's just, I love that when it comes to the male BJDs. And then there are other male BJDs that I love, like Klaus from Soul Doll. He's got that face, and the body cast is also very manly. I like that. I do like the young boy look too. If I did have an MSD size girl, I would get like an MSD size boy for that girl. I do have plans to have a little BJD family and stuff. And Katrina needs a brother. Maybe like a YoSD size little boy. I don't know. But that's like in the future talk. I don't, I like what I like, and I'm figuring that out. But I have a lot of fabric and a lot of old doll clothes that would fit an MSD girl. And I'm just hoping at some point I will get an MSD. Let's just hope. I don't. My husband's saying no more dolls. But a doll a doll lady can dolly dream, I guess. I don't know. I would love love dolls for my birthday. And my husband asked, like, what do you want to do about Valentine's Day? What do you want? And I said, another doll. So, I love to photograph them, and I love to dress them up, and I like to make them their little outfits and stuff. My kids are the funniest thing. If they don't see the usual dolls sitting around, and my daughter will say, Mommy, where'd the dollies go? And they wonder, and they get excited seeing me do stuff. And, I let my son suggest ideas on where to photograph them when the weather gets nice and warm. Maybe I'll take the dolls outside and photograph them out in the grass by the trees or something. I know a lot of people like to have the paper backdrops for the BJDs and dolls because, sunlight. But I was told that you can take it out. Just I'm hoping it won't be too sunny or too hot, and just do a quick photo shoot and then get them out of there. I'm hoping to at some point get Gina shoes. I do have socks for her that she wears when she's on just sitting for display, but but I don't have socks, or I mean I don't have shoes for her. But I mean, yeah, you can make socks with old t-shirts and old socks that you have that has a hole in it, and why throw it in the trash? Take it, measure it, cut it out, and do a quick simple stitch, and you got it. Stockings. You have old pantyhose or old sheer tops, cut it out in the length of the leg of the doll. You got, and for those who have male dolls, if you want to make them boxers, take your partner's torn boxer briefs and cut them out to size, or get that kind of stretchy fabric, or you get t-shirt fabric. T-shirt fabric is the best for underwear. And just make little boxers inside of, like shorts. Get stretchy fabric, like workout clothes, old workout clothes that if you guys, those of you who work out or don't, and like to wear workout clothes, like I do sometimes as outerwear, and with the ones that don't fit or have a hole in it, just cut out the pieces with the stretchy fabric and make stretchy t-shirts and leggings or workout clothes for your boys and your girls. Um, I like, you know, those of you who have boys that put some girl clothes on the boys and girls with boy clothes. I love that. I mix it up. We do that in real life. Why not? I mean, you can wear those tank shirts and stuff, and sometimes those boy dolls look absolutely terrific. And I want to thank and I want to thank the people who have subscribed last year during the holidays. Thank you for subscribing and checking out my channel. Thank you earlier for checking out the first part of my videos about the cooking. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I hope we'll do next week. Keep an eye out. Maybe I'll make this outfit. I don't know. You'll get to see this one finished. I don't know. Hopefully I'll get a new doll. I don't know. Oh, made these pantaloons for whatever. It could fit an SD skinny or MSD for longer pantaloons. I don't know. But I'm gonna go, and thank you for coming back this week.